select analysis range. Sometimes you need to customize your analysis range. So you can use this login toolbox to select the range. So the last part of the right side toolbox is called volume toolbox. Volume toolbox. Only two button in under this volume toolbox. One is CMV, one is BKV. So later I will also cover what are these. Auxiliary toolbox are indicator toolbox. All right. So auxiliary toolbox, the operation is you can either double click the toolbox to change indicator. You can also hold and drag the indicator to superimpose the indicator. All right. So these are about the operation. What does it mean? So I'll go to the software and then explain to you. All right. So the right side. Okay. All right. So on the right side, this is the auxiliary toolbox, right? This is the auxiliary toolbox. So you can click any of the indicator, and then the indicator will show on the chart. All right, that is how you change indicator. But you can actually superimpose the indicators on the chart by hold and drag the indicator into the chart. The second type of superimpose method, this is for more for trend indicator, All right, trend indicator. Then you can superimpose the indicator, so you can have multiple indicator on the chart. So I do a demonstration. So for example, you can, the first one, you can click on the time break hold. All right, for example, time break hold. Then the time break hold will appear on the chart, right? So you see this time break hold, this indicator, like a Latin. So this time break hold is a signal indicator. So it will tell us it's about, based on the time measurement. So it's about give us a signal that potentially the market will turn from this from the signal, after the signal. All right. And if the time break hold appear, then you can you don't need to take action immediately. All right. So normally new members intend to take action immediately, but in fact, after this signal appear, you need to wait for confirmation and monitor. For example, time break hold once appear, then you can, based on the time break hold, and then you can draw the high and low along the time break hold and draw the support and resistance range, and then monitor how the market developed. If the market after the time break hole it go down, then you better sell off your or reduce your position. So, for example, when this time break hole appear, right? So you monitor first. Don't take action immediately, and then monitor if after the market turn up this range, then you take action. All right. So for example, this time break hole after this second time break hole, the market in fact turn up. Then you confirm the market is turning up. Then you can buy. So you can also, for example, you use normally we use Homily rainbow. So you can just click on Homily rainbow. Then the rainbow will appears in the chart. And you can, for example, come to IND, go to IND, this MAG1, all right? So now I impose MAG1 into the chart. So what I did is just click my mouse, click on MAG1, and then hold, and then drag into the chart, all right? So moving average group 1, superimpose rainbow. So on the chart, there are both the moving average group and also there are rainbow. That is how you can also, have double indicators on the chart. Okay, so another example, you can, for example, you can, I select Homely position. All right, so on the chart there is Homely position, right? So what if I want to put in, for example, long short fund, then I hold and drag into the chart. All right, so can you see on the same chart, there is Homely position, and also there is long short fund. All right. So how do I put the long short fund into the chart? Same chart. I click long short fund here on the. I click on it, and then I hold and drag the long short fund into the chart. Yeah. So you can see on the chart, there are multiple indicators inside the same chart. All right. Can you see? All right. So you can do an exercise. I give you an exercise. All right. You can also, on your own computer, set Homely position plus the long short fund on the same chart. Can you do this exercise? Follow the method here. I give you 3 minutes. After you're done, then give me yes on the. Some members are very fast. Have you done? So the exercise is you can add only position plus long short fund in the same window. So far, only one member gave me the response. Or another member also done. All right. So are the rest try and then no response? Okay. So if any question about this operation, then you can come back to me. Okay. So regarding the operation, that is, you can double click the indicator to change indicator to change. And then you can also go and drag the indicator onto the chart so that you can superimpose an indicator on the chart. All right. And normally, only trend indicators and signal indicators are in the first window. So normally, those trend indicators, signal indicators, if you click on them, then those indicators normally are defaulted in the first window. The volume indicator normally will not go to the first window. The type of indicator can be arranged in other. If you change indicator, for example, you want to put the trend indicator in, you're very frustrated because you find why the trend indicator always go to the first window. So you will now you know normally trend indicators are default. Once you click on it, it will just go to the first window. All right. Okay, then how do you clear the indicator? If you want, after you add the indicator, if you want to clear the indicator, you move your mouse on the top left corner. That is the name of the indicator, right? So that is the name of the indicator. For example, here, that is the name of the indicator. Then you just double click on the name so that you can clear the indicator. So I show you how to do it. So for example, now I have many indicators on the chart. So you can move your cursor to the top left corner with the name of the indicator, and you see GCAND, right? So you double click on it. So the only position, long short fund, all on. That is how do you create. Just move your cursor to the top left name of the indicator, and then you double click on it. So indicator gone. Okay, so I answered your just a very timely question, how to clear them. Right. So I will explain to you the volume indicators. Sorry, the indicators. So we have time. So I will introduce some of the common indicators like time break hold, So time threshold is one of our very unique indicator. Is a turning point. Potentially, this is a turning point. All right. And then this blue fairy. Blue fairy is a short-term indicator. And if I click on it, can you see on the the this software will give us the stimulant forecast of the high, sell, buy, low. All right. So if the next day break out the high, then you can buy because already break out all the resistance. Then if touch this level and then turn down, then you should sell. That is why it asks you to sell. All right. So if go to this level, then you can buy, and if fall below this level, then you need to sell. So the software is like an AI indicator. It's like an AI. So automatically, the software will work out the key levels for you to follow. Whether you should at what price level that you should buy or sell. All right. Then how do you operate the blue fairy? Once you click on it, you cannot just based on the last candlestick to work out the blue fairy. You need to go to the second last candlestick. Come out then the blue fairy can work out the stimulative price level for you. So you should put on the second last candlestick for the blue fairy. Okay. And then chip distribution. Chip distribution. In fact, you should change the candlestick to ordinary candlestick. All right. Okay. Chip distribution, it will based on the closing price, and the software will work out the accumulated transacted volume on the closing price. Okay. So these are the blue bars. So on different price level, the y-axis is the price level. So you will see based on different price level, the length of the horizontal blue bars are very different. The length is different. So this difference will tell us that price level, how many transacted volume has been traded at that price level. So the longer the longer of the blue bar, the more transacted volume has been traded. This is very important by support and resistance level. All right. So if all the blue bars, that means most the stocks are supported by those price level. All right. So There is a question. What is the difference between the G only candlestick and the ordinary candlestick? So geometric G candlestick is the geometric candlestick. We use geometric candlestick. It is geometric candlestick is the price level is based on ratio. So ordinary candlestick is raw share price. So it didn't adjust. The chart is not adjusted according to the price. It's purely based on the market price. So for Homely, we use G candlestick. The reason is, for example, the share move up $1. This $1 movement, if the share is $1,000, or if the share is $10, so this $1 movement meaning is very different. For a 1,000 stock and a $10 stock, right? For 1,000 stock, the $1 movement is very tiny. It's just can be ignored. But for a $10 stock, this $1 movement is very huge. It's a 10% movement. Yeah. So based on the geometric candlestick is based on the ratio of the price. So we the y-axis, so is already scale to based on the price level according to the stock's price range. Okay, I hope I explained to you. All right. So by default, you choose the G candlestick, not the ordinary candlestick. Homely candlestick catalog. If you want to learn more about the indicators, you can come to, for example, here. What is the? And you can come to catalog, and then under the catalog, go to toolbar, and then auxiliary. Come to toolbar and choose auxiliary toolbox, and then you can view information for different indicators. So Homely candlestick to the base of geometric candlestick. Yeah. Banker over situation into x-axis on the geometric candlestick. But normally we don't we hardly use the Homely candlestick. Normally we just use the geometric candlestick. It will add in the turnover volume. Yeah, the volume, transacted volume. So the body is fat or small. So it's a little bit different. Okay, so we come back to the class. It's NT. NT is quite useful because the software will. All right. If you want to take away the now on the screen there is CD, right? The chip distribution. If you want to get rid of this indicator, you can click the indicator and just click on it. Then this indicator will be removed. Right. Okay, this NT is end turning. End turning is the software will turning point and the direction of the trend for you automatically. All right. So for example, this stock. Let's look at DBS. Okay, so for example, DBS. So this yellow color, yellow color lines are drawn by the software. Use the end turning function. Then these lines appears, showing us of the trend. Okay, so you can also use here. You can click NT. You can click NT. Then this the yellow line will show on the chart. So in fact, it's quite useful. The software tells us what is the so for example, the NT. This is long term. I also change it to short term. Trending. This is short term trending chart. So if you click on NT, then the candlesticks disappear. All you need to do is select the G candlestick and pull it back to on the chart. So on the chart you will see. Okay, sorry, someone tell me my voice is too soft. You can't hear. How about now? Can you hear? Right. So I speak a bit louder. Just now we are talking about the end turning. If I click on the end turning, for example, I click on, you can select short-term turning, mid-term turning, different time range. So or mid-long-term turning or long-term turning. So you can select the different period of turning. So when you select, for example, I select the mid-term turning. Once I select, then on the chart, you cannot see the candlestick, right? Because the end turning, this chart replace the candlestick. Candlestick disappear. So what you can do is go to the IND. Go to IND and select G candle, geometric candle, the first one. Then you click on it, hold and drag the G candle. You can see both candlestick and the end turning. Correct. So that is how you can impose two indicators inside the chart. So end turning is useful. and there's awareness. So far I don't use analysis too much. You can try awareness. This pencil is a stimulating box. So you can actually make a simulative. You can do simulative. So now today, last Friday, the last closing day, last trading day is. We can see we put the candlestick on the last candlestick, and then on the top left corner, we will see the information about this last trading candlestick. So the date, what is its open, high, low, close, right? So once I click on this pencil, you can do simulative exercise for the coming future trading. So for example, I can simulate Monday, January 18. You know, the trading has not happened yet, right? But I can simulate the date. So I the date, I set the date, and then what is open, high, low, close. So all this can be changed. You can make assumption for its open, high, low, close. Even the volume can be assumed. All right, then you add. All right, then the software will appear and simulative candlestick, which is for 18 January, Monday. So although it didn't happen yet, but you can the software will simulate the code for you, right? And then after you add this simulated code, you can click delete. You can click delete. Then it will come back to the normal chart. This, all right. Okay. So for example, DBS, I a demonstration. So I assume, for example, now we use the red circle, red and white circle. So we use the time sheet. Oh, already appear the yellow tai chi. Or we use autumn catch. Okay. Anyway, so we want to see. Okay. So I just make assumption. Open, for example, you can set the open is 27, close 20, open 26, high 26, the low 24, no, 25, the close 25. All right, and so you will see I simulate code for the Monday. So DBS has a big drop on Monday, right? So that is I can, assume what will happen on the for the chart if this happen. Okay, if you don't want after you analyze, then you can just delete. Then it restore to the original chart. Okay, so this is the pencil, this simulated toolbox. So this is a financial analysis toolbox. So this will help you to you will see the status of the candlestick. So you can move your cursor to any of the candlestick, and then the software will tell you for this candlestick what is its change. What is turnover rate? How many stocks are floating, and so on. So you can use this financial analysis button to analyze the candlestick. The other one, the next one is interval statistics. Interval statistics. It will analyze the statistics for a range. So for example, I click on this interval statistics, and then I select the range. So the software will show you for this range how many trading days in this range. How many trading days? 48. And then what is the open? What's the open price in the beginning of the range? What is the high for the range? What is the low for the range? What's the close for the range? And how many volume are transacted during the range? And then normally we watch what is the interval change. The interval volatility is the high and low. What is the high and low? The percentage compared to the share price. So you will see the statistics for that interval range. This is the interval statistics. So dynamic trip is will tell us whether the stock is overbought, oversold, or is in normal status. All right, so someone asked the questions. So what must you do to get back to the indicator menu on the right? You can, those indicator menus are on and off. So what you need to do is just click on the indicator box again, so that the indicator is off. All right, so click one more time, then the indicator will disappear. So for example, just now I click the IND, right? This IND for the indicator. This is the IND indicator. So now I click on it again. See, I click on it again, so it disappears. So this indicator is financial statistic, which is this indicator. So now I click on it one more time. So